Okay, hey guys, it's me again. We're back with the Meridian Acupuncture pen. Here it is, turning it up there. And this is one of our inside of the leg meridians. This is the liver meridian. We've done other yin ones on the inside. Remember, inside is yin and outside is yang. And so we're going to do some points on the liver meridian. Now, one of the things we had to do, remember, I always tell you to change the batteries on this thing, or at least keep the battery out and then put it back in, because they burn up batteries so quick. So it turns out this is the second time I had to do this whole video because I forgot to do that with the camera. So there you go. Anyway, so liver meridian itself is a yin meridian. It's on the inside of the leg. It has 14 total points that begin on the inside medial proximal portion of the nail. I'm gonna zoom in to get these ones, but I'm gonna show you the rest of it first. Right here on the inside of this is called the hallux, or big toe, and it begins on the inside right here, point number 1, and it goes 14 points all the way up the leg into the torso, the belly, actually right underneath the nipple line at the 14th point, actually at the 6th rib, just under the 6th rib. So you count down from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there'll be a point right there. And you can actually, it'll be tender. Now the liver itself, it's a bilateral meridian, so it has a point on each side. We're doing the left side today. No big deal, doesn't really matter. That's the easier foot for me to get to and move around for this. And the liver itself is a giant gland that sits in the upper right part of the abdomen, and it's a filtering organ, and it makes sure to take all of your stuff coming in from your food and help sort it out and help process a little bit more and help with some of the detoxification and storage of blood and many of those kind of things. So that's what we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about the liver emotionally has to do with frustration and anger. So we're going to talk about those too. But I'm going to zoom into my foot so I can show you a little bit of let's see, no, zoom in. There we go, zoom in, zoom in, so I can show you a little bit more about what's going on with the actual points themselves. So the very first point, like I said, liver 1, right down here, the proximal. This is proximal going this way, and lateral is this way. Proximal lateral point right on the edge of the toenail there. And I'm going to turn this down because 8's too high for this one. I think I have to 2, 3, maybe 3. Oh, yeah, I can feel that. Now this one. This one's good for incontinence, actually. That's what it's traditionally used for, is incontinence or hernia. Okay, it can be used for like either inguinal hernia. Remember, a lot of the points down on here, they kind of deal with stuff in the bottom of the abdomen. That's what we're dealing with here. So we have uterine prolapse here, really bad periods it can be for as well. What else have we got here? Emotionally, it's used to improve self-esteem. Assertiveness. So I want to be more assertive, so I want to poke that one right there. Good for weak and shy people. This one right here. So if you want to get like more assertive and more, like get yourself together, a little bit more. Ooh, zap me in the fingers. Now remember, if it's zapping you in this hand, you just got to hold with 2 hands, right? So you can't do like this. It won't work as well. It works much better if we have like a current going through, and then also the grip on this, if you need to have a tighter grip, or if you're dry, if your skin is dry, this skin is dry, lotion up real good, and then you should be able to use this much better. Okay, let's sort of work with that. So this one's called the high esteem. Actually, is this one here. Number 2 right here on the dorsum of the foot. So this is dorsum. This is pedal. This is pedal and dorsal of the foot, the outside, like dorsal fin of a shark. So we're gonna kind of come back out a little bit right there. There we go. So on the dorsum part of the foot, top part of the foot here, between the first and second toe, being first and second toe, right here. Okay, proximal to the web. Here's the web. So web feet right there, like web. Proximal to the web, and this is like Bafing area. Okay, this is Boxy, Bafing. These are really good for feet. Oh, these are special points in between here. But right here, right there it is. Now, we're gonna turn it up. Let's turn it up for this one here. Ooh. Not bad anyway. Good for pain below the stomach, lower abdomen, headache, dizziness. Dizziness a lot with liver stuff for some reason. Vertigo, spins, stuff like that. Night blindness, even be used for Bell's palsy. Bell's palsy is a deviation of the mouth. Is from one of the facial nerves, a nerve in the face that goes crazy, and all the muscles stop working real good. So you can use that for that. That may help there. I don't really feel anything for this one. Mouth spasm, tick, like a twitch or anything like that. Use menstrual issues, epilepsy. A lot of these for epilepsy for some reason. Emotionally helps healing the effects of anger. This is a good one right here. And then as we come over to the next one we have, it's going to be liver 3. And that one also is on the top of the foot. Okay, in the depression distal to the junction of the first and second metatarsal bones. First and second metatarsal bones, there's a little junction in here, right? On the dorsal, in the depression, right in the middle, bow, right inside there. Wow, I feel that one all through my toes. There's a gully right here. This one's for the above, all the above stuff, epilepsy, hernias, all those kind of things. I'm going to put my foot down a little bit. Jeez, also helps with depression. Helps. This one relaxes. Because a relaxing one. So we use this one sometimes when on regular points when we're doing regular treatments for people that need to relax a little bit and unblock some emotions. Also helps with depression. That's a good one. I like that one. Let's get in here and kind of trying to get some things working here. Now we go L4 or lumbar. I'm not sorry, lumbar 4, but liver 4, anterior 1 inch anterior to the middle. To the medial malleolus in the depression on the medial side of the tibialis anterior tendon. So this is the tibialis tibial bone here. Okay, the tibial bone, let's put it over here. There's the tibial bone. And so this is 1 inch anterior to the medial malleolus. This is the medial malleolus, this is the ankle bone, that's what that's called. In the depression on the medial side of the tibialis anterior tendon. Here's the tibialis anterior tendon. If you kind of pull your foot up, you can feel it, real big tendon right there. And there's a gully, another gully. Get those gullies is what we do. Ooh, I got this one at 5. It's happening pretty good. The medial malleolus depression, the medial side of the tendon. 1 inch anterior to the medial malleolus. There we are, right here. Okay, above, pain above the belly button. This one, sometimes used for urinary problems like retention. Okay, basically follows the nerves that serve the bladder. So it doesn't go straight up to the nerves that actually serve the bladder anyway. So we got as some of the sacrolumbar nerve roots right here. Now this one, the next one is lumbar 5. So we're going to go 5 inches above the tip of the medial malleolus. And remember that 1 inch is this amount of space for me. And 1 inch of that is for you is that much on your finger. So this is 3 inches and that's 4 inches. So we're going to measure up 5 inches from the medial malleolus on medial aspect near the border of the tibia. So here's the tibia. This is this bone here. This is your tibia. And there's a little ridge right in here. So we're going to measure up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 right there. Ooh, lordy. Ay, ay, ay. This one's really good for, and I feel this one a lot. I feel it all the way through my foot, and I'm at, what, 5. So it's a really good one right there. Very similar to, very close to spleen 6, which is right in here. So this whole area here, very, very powerful. We're going to go again 5 inches up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, should be right there. Wow. Medial aspect near the border of the tibia, used for the above stuff that we mentioned. So urinary problems, bladder problems, epilepsy, emotional problems, stuff like that. Also good for leg weakness, okay, foot weakness and stuff like that. So people have like maybe some little palsy or something like that, or maybe a little drop foot. This may help one of those, even though that's a totally different nerve, but we'll get into that later. There we go. That's a pretty good one. Now number 6, we go two more inches above this one. Okay, so we had what? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one's gonna be 2 inches. So 1, 2 inches up above that. Belly malleolus, 2. Okay, yeah, there we go. Good for belly pain. This one's for diarrhea. I feel it all the way down through here, by the way. I feel it's really good. That's a nice one to get down in there. Great for heel pain then too, obviously. Okay. Ooh. Uterine problems, like bleeding. And there's stuff called lochia. Okay, lochia. Was it lochia, I think it's called actually, is a normal discharge that occurs after childbirth. And this is weird because they're using this kind of stuff now for helping with the biome if someone's been delivered C-section. you can actually take some of that and smear it on the baby, and then the baby gets re-inoculated with the good bacteria, which is what we want. You know, we want good stuff on the babies, right? So this one, the next one, lung 7. No, not lung. This is not lung. This is liver, right? Liver 7, posterior and inferior to the medial condyle of the tibia in the upper portion of the medial head of the gastrocnemius tendon, so right up in here. Now this one here, I feel like this, right there and through here. Actually, I feel it twitching right there. So this is a very good point. I like that one. And we're going to scooch on up here, and we're going to find, here's the gastrocnemius, your calf muscle, right? And here's the tibia, here's the tibial plateau. You can kind of like, as you feel like bone, that's the femur that's up here, and then you have a little gully, and that's the actual meniscus, or the joint itself. And then you have this part here is bone again, that's tibia bone, that's this big giant bone. And this is number 7 for second to last one. And so this one, posterior and inferior to the medial condyle. This is the medial condyle of the tibia. In the upper portion of the medial head of the gastrocnemius tendon. 1 inch posterior to spleen 9. So remember, spleen 9, you go like this, put it right there, and then 1 inch posterior is about right there. So a little gully again. More gullies with the liver, it seems like, on this one. Wow, that's a doozy. I can feel that like crazy. That's really zapping. Wow, I feel all the way down my leg. And I'm at 5. I might have to turn it down. Jeez. Ay. So I use like the finger trick like this. Your hand goes right on top of the kneecap. That's going to be spleen. And then you go 2 inches or 1 inch right back. I'm just going to find that. And you got to dig around in there. You're going to find a little tender point right there too. Good for sore throat. Huh. That's weird. Jeez. This is for that lump in the throat kind of feel that you get when emotionally stifled. Okay, remember the liver's about it, like releasing emotion and stuff like that. That's a good one when you feel like, oh, you're upset and the emotions won't come out. This would be a good one here. Now the last one we're going to do here, the 8th one. Okay, when the knee is flexed, so the knee means bent. Okay, I'm going to scooch up here a little bit so I can see it better without getting my head in the way. So here's a kneecap right here. Actually, we're going to move ourselves down there, right there. I'm going to span out with just a wee scotia. Yeah, so kneecap right there. Femur is here, tibia is down here. That's really tender, man. Oof, might have some stifled emotions or something I have to get rid of here. Wowee. Just let that one work a little bit. Now, when I treat on myself, I hold them for about 15 seconds. And then I go to the next one. You can hold them longer if you want to. There's really no magic number. It would probably be around 8 seconds, I would say, technically. But, oof, jeez. That is just zappier than heck, man. Huh. When the knee is flexed, number 8. When the knee is flexed in the depression above the medial, the medial crease. So right here, on the medial end of the crease, there's about right there. That's usually you just find the medial end of the crease. Bend your knee, should be right there. You kind of poke around a little bit. You'll feel it. Actually, it's right behind. Ooh, yeah, really good. Feel it out through here. Actually, I feel it up in through here too. So it's following back up the meridian. I don't really feel any difference if I do this way or that. Anterior to the tendons of both the semimembranosus and semitendinosus muscles. Those are the muscles up in through here and through the hamstrings, semimembranosus and tendinosus, right in there, and it's right anterior to that. So it's in between the two tendons, like a little lump here. There's a gully, the end of the crease, right inside there. Feel it pretty good. This one's for uterine prolapse. I don't have a uterus, so I don't have to worry about that. Lower abdominal pelvic pain. I guess I could have some of that. Huh? Retention of urine and other reproductive issues, like pruritus is not a reproductive issue, but pruritus is itching. So you have a pruritic issues or nocturnal emissions, actually. So I can't remember what the common term for that is, but anyway, nocturnal emissions. Whatever. And knee pain. This is a good one for knee pain. Now, anything along this whole section here would be really good for knee pain. So remember, we have number 8 right here. We had number 7 up in our little gully, okay? And we had 6 down through the middle and through here, and then 5. We had 5. We go 5 inches up. That was an easy one to remember. And then 6 was 7 inches up from there, and then we come down on the foot 5, and then there was 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then up 1. So those are our 8 points for the 14-point meridian set for the liver. So I hope you're enjoying these. Let me know. Go down right down there and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and then go straight down there and give a what is it called? Give me a thumbs up or something, or a like, or a dislike. And if you dislike, put a comment too. Let me know why or what's going on. I try to answer as many as I can. Some people ask questions. I try to put them in the other videos. So the shocking thing, people have asked about that. How long to place it on? I've answered that one. So about 10 seconds for placement. If it's shocking you, grip tighter. Okay, press more firmly. You can play with the pressure that you press. You don't have to press hard, but you can press a little more firm, and sometimes that'll reduce it. Reduce the number. Okay, that's less intensity generally. Now, someone was also saying that there's actually a little light inside there, but I don't see the light, and like a laser pen or something like that. It doesn't really have a laser. That's a specific kind of light. That's not what this is. Red light. Not much difference. So anyway, this is Dr. Sean over at the Natural Body Works. And if you're watching on your phone or something over up there somewhere, is the next one, hopefully, and then you can watch the entire series. And so we've done only a couple so far on the leg, but we got 3 meridians on the inside of the leg. We have 3 meridians on the outside of the leg. We did 3 meridians on the top of the hand and 3 on the inside of the hand. So we've gone through the yin and the yang and the yin and the yang, and we're kind of like just compiling to feel from knee down, from elbow down, all of those meridian points, to play with this and learn where they are for yourself. That's kind of the intention of this. I mean, if you're treating things, fine, but I mean, this really just so you can start finding and knowing where the points are a little bit better, because that's important, and then you can mess with them then. Anyway, whatever. So let's turn that off and let it go. And here you go. Your Meridian acupuncture pen is just turned off. Let's see it turn on. Come on, man. Turn on. There we go. Turn on to 1. And hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy. It's snowing here in Colorado right now, so I'm downstairs doing one of these snazzy cool videos. I'm going to put it like this for a little bit. Right there. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Anyway, get your pen. Remember the links below. Leave me a question. Talk to you later.